Welcome back to the Trotter Chatter podcast, and we are on episode 117. If you're enjoying the podcast, show your support by liking it or adding it to your favourites in your podcast app. You're watching on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and tap the notification bell.
Ding
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 that
ding ding ding
bell
ding ding ding
so
ding.
you never miss an episode. Your support means the world to us. It helps us grow and keep bringing you fresh content every week. Not the same content, even though it got a bit like that
That was
last year.
last season.
That was last season, very much so. And of course, this podcast is sponsored by Triple Hire. When you hire your tools from Triple Hire, you're not just getting quality equipment, you're also getting peace of mind, safety checks by experts before every hire. So, just the three of us, the three amigos. Ben, what have you been up to then over the bank holiday?
I've spent the entirety of it with you.
Every second,
It was
every
too
second.
much. We got daft.
We had that much fun that we were both sat there on Monday, not a single wise crack between
We
us.
we went non-verbal.
We were just drifting in and out of consciousness. We had a big one, didn't we? We had a big
Yeah.
do, along with our little scouse friend.
Oh,
Um,
bless him.
Jordan, what have you been up to?
Well, I've been in Benidorm. uh, yeah, a very heavy do. Saturday, it was almost like I was doing what's it called? What you used to do as a kid when you used to go around the woods and find different landmarks and orienteering. Orienteering in Benidorm. I went to every single corner of it. Ended up getting a tattoo of a chili pepper. That was an interesting choice. I did it to try and sober myself up, get a tattoo as well. I was monging out and I said, I think I need something to get the juices flowing again. So I got a tattoo. But yeah, very, very heavy. Watched a lot of football over there. I've never been while the football's been on. It's brilliant. I'd love to go there for an international tournament as well. That's on the bucket list. But yeah, very poorly boy on Tuesday. I mean, I got back from Benidorm at 3 o'clock in the morning, got up at 5:30 for work, and I was a lost soul for the day.
The
Your hair
pictures of
looks
you,
small.
the pictures of you were hilarious. You were a mess.
Oh, I don't think I've ever felt that bad in my life. If someone had shouted at me, I would have cried.
Well, you missed so much good football on Saturday. I can't even explain to you. Tell you the best way to explain to you. Check out our new segment, Extra Time, done by me and Ben on this here couch. That'll give you all of the insight into the Lincoln game. Was that smooth enough? Was that smooth enough? Was that
It's almost too smooth.
fluid? Was that fluid? News. We'll start with news. Mendes Gomez is one of the players who could reconsider his future as the deadline comes, given the fact he's slipped down the pecking order. But Schumacher insists he could still have a role to play at the Whites this season. That's a little time to mourn here, but Gary Medina has announced his retirement from football after joining Spennymoor Town less than 1 month ago. He didn't want to take money from the good people when he knew his head weren't in it.
Oh, have you ever been
I
to
thought
Spennymoor?
I thought he was the answer. I
Not
thought we
much,
were bringing him back.
not much going on in Spennymoor though at all. You have to walk a million miles get from one place to the other. It's ridiculous. I think there's one shop.
Well, if we ever do Spennymoor away, Jordan knows all about it.
No, we won't be.
Sounds shit. Sounds shit to me. Anywho, Kyle Dempsey is back on grass, isn't he?
Yeah, back on grass.
Smooking again, smooking. So yeah, that's looking positive. But Schumacher has insisted that obviously they've got to be a bit careful with him. His return will be in around 6 weeks' time. He's had no pre-season. Obviously, he needs to get back into the swing of things. We don't want to rush him in. There's no need to rush him in.
No.
Steven Schumacher has revealed that Jordi Ossie Tutu could face a spell on the sidelines with a hamstring problem. Oh no.
No.
He started so well.
John McAtee was also missing from the game against the Imps, but Schumacher said that was a tactical call. Ooh.
Doesn't sound good, that
Doesn't
does
sound
it?
good for old
You'd
John,
make up
does
an
it?
injury.
Former Bolton goalkeeper Joel Coleman is having a medical at Millwall.
He's signed. He's
He's now
confirmed at
signed.
Millwall.
Yeah, he's now signed. God, that he's fallen upwards like the rest of them, man.
Yeah, they're all falling so far up.
He wanted to stay local when he joined Bolton. He ended up in London.
I think he's just after a bit of
cash.
anything to pay the old bills.
He was with that PFA team for ages, wasn't he?
Was he?
Yeah.
Former Middlesbrough man Toyosi Olusanya is now a target for Luton Town and Bolton Wanderers, among others. Transfer rumours have gone very... Well, they're not very... Yeah, they're not there, are they, really? Sam Inwood has been called up to the Northern Ireland under-21 squad for the Euros under-21s qualifier. Josh Sheehan has been called up for Wales to matches against Kazakhstan and Canada.
My wife!
And Owen Toll's been called up as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think
I've not heard anything about Sherman Law. Has he got it?
Yeah.
You'd imagine he might do, but I think with him, Toll and Sheehan, that's probably enough to get the game postponed.
The England squads are being announced tomorrow.
Bragging on though, innit? It's getting very close to next week.
Yeah, I just don't see it happening.
I don't want to play with a bit part team.
No.
Surely Schumacher will say, "Listen, I'm missing Toll and Sheehan and my goalkeeper. This is a bit silly."
Well, there's still chance of Thierry Gale or Mendes Gomez or Farino being called up.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. And today also marks 6 years since Football Ventures completed the takeover of the football club, taking us from the lofty heights of League One all the way to League One.
Come on.
Football is back. Few stats for you. We love stats, don't we? So few shots conceded per game in the 25-26 EFL season so far is Bolton Wanderers, 4.6.
How have we conceded that many goals when we only conceded 4 shots?
So it's brilliant that we're not conceding shots, but every time I concede a shot, the team scores.
I don't think Teddy Sherman Law's had hold at ball yet, has he?
I've seen him make a couple of saves. That's about it.
Yeah.
But on interesting. On another note, Leyton Orient lost their first 4 games of last season and ended up in the playoff final. There's not a stat.
I added that one the other day.
It's not a stat, but it's something, isn't it?
So you're trying to tell me we're winning the league? You better not be.
Because we've started better than Leyton Orient.
Exactly.
So football folklore says that we
Football folklore.
Most successful dribbles in League One go to Jack Diamond with 16, followed by Xavier Amici with 14, and Mario Cosia Dewberry with 13, then Alistair Smith, Laurent Tolai, and Max Conway on 10. So we're dribbling. We're not conceding shots. We're taking the most shots.
But we've won 1 game.
And we're conceding goals.
Yeah. All the pieces are there for a football match, aren't they? But
it sounds like we're going to be XG champions of the league, to be honest.
I know.
And it'll be cream in his kecks, won't it?
It'll be fuming he's not in charge.
Yeah, sounds like a bit of me. Obviously, Bolton and Lincoln, we covered heavily on our pilot of Extra Time. Thank you for your feedback, people. We appreciate it. Some good, some constructive. We appreciate constructive. It was a bit sort of see how it goes, wasn't it, for that first one? I think it went well enough. Ben, then how are we feeling now? We're reaching the end of August, about to start with had going into the Blackpool game.
I mean, we all said it was a very difficult start to the season. However, we needed more points. Because if you look at it in terms, if you look at the stats, we were the better team in all the games. I don't mean anything. We've Reading, that should have been 3 points. Lincoln, that should have been 3 points. So we're 4 down immediately.
Then we got some could have been 3 points.
Yeah. Barnsley. I didn't watch it. I can't say.
Well, Stockport could have been a point at least, but it could have been 3.
The way we started the game,
it could absolutely have off, couldn't we?
Yeah, but
I just feel like if we'd scored some goals in that Stockport game, I think the whole trajectory would have been different.
It's about scoring first, and we're not doing that, are we? I don't feel too bad about losing to Wednesday now. Their kids beat Leeds in the cup,
and then they've got United beating Grimsby in the next round.
Wow.
I can't wait. Should we go?
I knew football were back. I knew it. What about yourself, Jordan? Where's your head at going into the end of August then?
I'm not losing my head. I'm not losing my head. I'm keeping reserved at this moment in time. Um, Early doors, but I think after the transfer window closes, we need to start seeing an improvement. But I think they need a win on Saturday just to keep the fans sweet because things are going to get sour if we don't start picking up points.
It sounds like you've got that from your big book of football cliches.
I've wrote them down on my hand here.
You almost hit the jackpot then.
Yeah, you were close. You were close.
I completely agree.
From a very cynical man from the past couple of seasons under Ian Evatt, I've suddenly become a massive, big, happy clapper. Who I just like Schumacher. I like Schumacher. I like what he's done so far. I can see that we've got it. It just needs to click. If it doesn't click by the end of September, that's when I'm concerned. But also, I don't believe in changing the manager again. I don't. That's preposterous.
I mean, look at all the changes to the squad we've had. It does take time to click. It's not an overnight thing.
We're not fully de-advertised either, are we? Let's be honest.
No.
Yeah, there's got to be some patience. Let's take that. Would say, relight my fire.
You son of a gun.
Right, we're going to Blackpool, a Lancashire derby. We're not from Lancashire, though. We're from Greater Manchester, a northwest derby. It's Blackpool on the coast. Absolutely no look at Bloomfield Road. Blackpool, their season so far has been a very rocky one. 2nd of August, their opening game, they lost at home to Stevenage 3-2. Then lost to Exeter 4-1. Then lost to Port Vale in the cup.
Jesus Christ! I mean, we've had a bad start.
Get some perspective, people. Then they beat Huddersfield Town 3-2 with a red card, because of course you would. Lost to a Mansfield 2-0, and then lost to Plymouth Argyle 1-0.
Oh,
you can't lose to Plymouth.
That's a painful set of results.
It's heavy, that is heavy. Blackpool have scored a total of 6 goals and conceded 13, giving them an average points per match of 0.6 and placing them right near 20th in the League One standings. Jordan, then, with the shots we're taking each game and Blackpool's poor defence, are they there to be shot at?
Yeah, they are, but it's one of these games. They are there for the taking, but we've got our hoodoos, haven't we? We've got our baggage, and this is one of them. There's no reason why we can't go and get the result, but it's been a very long time, hasn't it?
We've come a long way, but we're not too sure. No more.
I'm enjoying the musical episode you're trying to bring in.
Yeah, we've got Gary Barlow on, ladies and gentlemen. Only the audio people can get him, though. Yeah, Blackpool, they have strengthened. They brought in Niall Ennis, signed permanently after a successful loan spell. 7 goals in 19 games last year. But he's got a red card.
Oh, no.
They brought in Fraser Horsfall from Stockport. Good signing. He's injured.
Oh, phew.
Michael Ihikwe from Sheffield Wednesday, good one. George Honeyman, another good one from
great signing
from Millwall. Was he Sunderland?
Sunderland and Hull.
Yeah.
Franco Ravizoli, goalkeeper, brought him from Wycombe.
I love ravioli.
Jordan Brown from Leyton Orient, Michael Ibowe from Crystal Palace, and Dale Taylor up top from Nottingham Forest. They've loaned in Danny Imre, who I think's injured/doubtful. He might be just from Crystal Palace. Bailey Peacock Farrell, loaned from Birmingham. That was a bit of a failed experiment. And then Emil Hansen. Was he Birmingham, Emil Hansen?
Yeah, he was.
Secured on loan for more attacking options. In terms of departures, Rob Apter went to Charlton. Charlton bought really well, didn't they? Josh Miles to Waterford. That's
Big one.
that's a
Big move.
third drop. Additional departures include Jordan Gabriel, Sonny Curry, and Matthew Pennington, all leaving following contract expiries. Also including the likes of Jordan Rhodes, Oliver Norburn, Richard O'Donnell, and friends who all left. So it's an interesting one. Before we dig into the game, then, Jordan, you're getting on the train to the Fylde Coast. You fancy you've got dry mouth. You've got dry mouth. You fancy a drink. Where would you go to drink?
Where would I go, you say?
Oh, that was seamless.
He's already there.
I'm in the pub. Let's have a look.
We're getting worse, aren't we?
I don't think they should ever just leave us three on. I think this is the problem.
Going down the toilet, this podcast.
117 episodes it's come to us going, we're in the pub.
You'll go to fucking Blackpool. Right. Blackpool. So, Bloomfield Road is predominantly a cashless stadium. That's one for everyone. Don't think you're going to be able to flash card in there. Get on slots, get some change, and take it to the stadium. Very weird part of the country.
Changing.
But the stadium is also opposite a large pay and display car park as well. So if you're driving, you can pay and display there.
Try and get in that. Try and get in that. No, it's not bad, that car park, to be fair. It's that big one, isn't it? That massive one near the big billboard.
And also, the nearest train station, Blackpool South, is about a 10-minute walk away. So we're cooking there. It's easy for public transport. I recommend getting the train. It's pretty seamless. Unless your train crashes, don't know.
Oh.
Right.
Oh.
But we're all here for pubs. So let's start. I've tried to mix it up this season because I've done Blackpool Pub Watch a few times. We've got the Bloomfield Brew House. It's a 7-minute walk away. It's a large, eye-catching brew house pub in the heart of Blackpool. Serves good food and good beer. It's got its very own drink called Ansdell 47. It's an IPA for those who like IPA. It's very, very popular. It's got a big beer garden. Don't know what the weather's going to be like. I think it's shit, but
Probably windy, I imagine.
It'll be windy. But it's known for its very friendly service, and also they let you drink on street outside as well, as long as you don't go too far. So
classy.
I love that.
If you work outside Blackpool Coastal Housing, that's where all homeless people gather, if that helps.
I love resting my pint on a bin. Right, okay, next up we've got the New Albert. It's a 9-minute walk away, shows all major sports, there's a snooker table and a jukebox. All day, every day. They don't put the snooker table away. They don't put the jukebox away. And also have 3 massive screens recommended for football away dayers. Catch the early kickoff. That sounds like the kind of place you'd wander into with just a few of you. It's not that busy, but you end up staying there till kickoff. So I recommend the New Albert. We've also got the Spoons Velvet Coaster. This was recommended to me by fan network friends, the Seasiders podcast. They said it's one of the also, you've got the other designated away pubs. You've got the Manchester, very, very popular. 15-minute walk away. What you're smiling at?
It looked like I turned into a cat then for a second.
Manchester's very popular. One of the largest beer gardens in Blackpool's famous promenade. Perfect place for drinks, food, sport, and partying. Also got a family-friendly bar room as well if you're there with your kids, which has a play area. Stick him in that for a little bit. Also, our friends at Seaside Podcast recommended the Old Bridge Inn. This one sounds good. I've never been in it before. 15-minute walk away, family-friendly community pub in the centre of Blackpool. Has a very large function suite, what they open for games. Heard it's quite cheap. So that's another good one. We've got the Dog and Partridge, 16-minute walk away. Pub focused on the local community close to Waterloo Road shopping area. Popular for darts players, lots of dartboards in there. Also, Saturday night, if you're swinging in after the game, you've got karaoke on. Also shows live sport. Finally, I've got to go with Walkabout. It's a 31-minute walk away, but it's on the other side of Blackpool, but then you've got Yates's there as well. Australian Chamber, usual cocktail menu, but you've got a lot more up there as well. But I've tried to mix it up this season. Also, our friends at Seaside Podcast, they told me what the best footy scran is in Blackpool. The Bloomfield Chippy next door to the old Bridge Inn is the best chips in Blackpool, he said. That is my Blackpool pub.
Why?
What?
Why?
Why are they the best?
Why are they the
Oh,
best?
you know, oh,
They
the
taste
good.
nice.
They do them in crack.
No salt, just crack.
Can you get scraps?
But yeah,
Not too many
Can you
scraps.
get chips and scraps?
but
You
also
can't.
just to close that, you've got it's open house in Blackpool.
Get
There's
in the
fucking
sea if you
loads.
want.
It's
Do
not an
it.
Yeah.
open house. You can't just rock up to someone's house. Sorry, mate, I brought some tins.
Go in that Bloom gin bar at End at Pier.
Get your head blown off.
Blow off.
You'll get blown off over there. Oh,
It'll
me,
be
I
busy
want to
as
go.
anything now.
I want to go. Right, okay, so Blackpool. Overall head-to-head record at Bloomfield Road. So this is a comprehensive statistical overview for you.
Well done.
Total matches at Bloomfield Road, 57. Blackpool won 24, 20 draws and 13 wins from Bolton.
Oh.
If Mike can have a look at when we last won, I'd be interested because I couldn't find it. Recent highlights at Bloomfield Road. So we look back at the 24th of February 2024, where Blackpool absolutely clobbered us 4-1 after a George Thomason opener. Back in January, when we had January 24 at the AFL Trophy, where we lost by penalties. Wicked. And then 29th of March, 25 in League One, Blackpool run 2-1 with goals from Ashley Fletcher and Niall Ennis. Ben, then, in past years, anything that could have gone wrong at Blackpool has red cards, injuries, drubbings.
Yeah.
Does it worry you at all, or is it all just shenanigans? Is it all myths?
Shenanigans.
Pardon the pun.
No, I think I'm not as worried anymore now that smelly old gaffer's gone. It also helps that they're in rotten form. I mean, it's by far our best chance to get a win there since 1977.
We were due one.
We've
Our
earned
dad-
it.
Our dad was about 4.
It's only been, close to 50 years. I think we've earned a win there, maybe.
We had you now, haven't we? So what kind of team are we facing with this Blackpool side, you may ask?
Right. What kind of team are we facing with this Blackpool side?
Let me tell you. Expert pundits anticipated a slow start for the season under Steve Bruce. Obviously, it's his big restructure season, isn't it? After taking over from Critchley last year. Blackpool are still viewed a potential dark horse when you look at the bookies, with some impressive summer signings, which I was quite surprised by, and obviously the seasoned Steve Bruce. It's been a tough opening for the season, characterised by defensive vulnerabilities and minimal progress in the table. But expectations remain that Blackpool will find form, especially with the backing of an experienced leadership and reinforcements within the squad. Steve Bruce was interviewed. He says, I've been in the football industry for a very long time, paraphrased, and I don't think I've been involved where I can't defend a simple corner. It's certainly our Achilles at the moment. So there's one for you. Big up corners.
We've scored from a corner this season.
If anyone knows about defending corners and scoring from corners, it's Steve Bruce, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ashley Fletcher is returning from injury. Niall Ennis, as I said, is suspended. Danny Imrie likely to return, but Fraser Hawthorne is doubtful after only just getting out of a protective boot. And you probably need that boot to kick the ball. Jordan, then, where do you think Bolton are strongest right now? And if Blackpool could exploit our vulnerabilities, what do you think they would go for looking at them?
It's hard to say our vulnerabilities. It's a tough one, that, because we're our own vulnerability at the moment. We're not taking our chances. Defensively, we've not seen that bad. I mean, I'm starting to have little doubts of the keeper at the moment, but his distribution's been great. But if he could maybe save a couple more on his front post, that'd be great. But we're our own worst downfall, so I don't think we're offering any obvious weaknesses at this moment in time, apart from keep waiting for us to miss and take your chances.
Ben, then now, do you expect us to set up against Blackpool, still go aggressively, or do we stick with containment? How do you see that squad looking?
I feel like I don't know. The hard one for me is the centre mids, especially with Simons and Erahon stinking the place up against Lincoln, and especially with Morley and Sheehan doing as well as they did. I really don't know. I
It
don't
asks a
think
few questions, doesn't it, really?
I don't think he'll do Morley and Sheehan. I feel like he might go
He might
Simons and
mix and
Sheehan.
match. Mix and match.
Yeah, maybe Simons and Sheehan. But for me, I think that entirely dictates how we'll actually play. Because I mean, we've learned it doesn't matter who plays the number 10. They're not going to do much at this point. And then as long as Sissoko doesn't start, he's Lewis has got McAtee. I've got Sissoko. I can't stand the guy. He's a loser.
He's not given a great impression so far.
Why doesn't he run?
I think there's going to be questions over what we do with that number 10. We don't want to get overrun in midfield. It's
No.
going to be, again, another physical side, and we're away from home. So I do agree. I don't think he'll go with that combination of Erahon and Simons because it didn't work, did it? It didn't work.
No.
We need to score first for that to work. We need to be holding a lead for that to work.
I think maybe Erahon and Sheehan works because Erahon is going to sit deep, but then Sheehan's going to bring the ball forward.
Does Morley get a goal? Morley got sent off though last time he was there, so
Yeah, well, off right his wrongs, won't he?
yeah. It's a tough one, isn't it? It's a tough one. Do we see him tweaking tactically compared to the recent matches? Maybe utilising that crossing more.
I realistically we need to we're most dangerous when we've got the ball. Well, mainly with Collier Dewberry, but when Gale gets it, he can make something happen. Conway can make something happen. That's where the danger's coming from at the minute. I think it'd be foolish to not try and, especially with them not having Horsfall in there. It's immediately one of their better centre backs, and I really rate Burstow. I think he could cause them some trouble.
I agree.
I think our dream of seeing two strikers is not going to happen until we get more strikers. So it'll be an interesting one. Who do we see making the big difference for us then? Who we back in? Who's going to be the man who gets us that much needed win?
I don't see how you can look past Collier Dewberry, to be honest.
It'll be one of our big boys up top or the wingers that's going to make the difference.
Yeah.
I don't see Dolby starting yet. I think he gets to start on Tuesday. Make complete sense to me that. I agree. I think the wingers are going to check. Thierry Gale, I'm still very undecided on.
Yeah, I think it's not helped him how well Collier Dewberry started because there's always going to be that natural comparison between the two.
He's still adapting to the English game, isn't he?
Yeah, you can see it was very raw.
Yeah,
there's some in there. He just needs to.
We need to
attack
the flanks and old school ping that ball into the box. We need to be breaking them down more, but that also we can't be giving them like what we did with Lincoln something to hold on to. We need to be the team who scores first, in my opinion. Because you look at us at Plymouth and we dealt with that game so well. If you could pick one player then, Jordan, not to face Blackpool on Saturday, who would it be and why?
One player we're not having in the squad.
Yeah.
I think at this moment in time, I'm only crossing a few players. I don't really want to see Ossie Tutu, but he's not going to play. And I think keeping McAtee well away at this moment in time is probably the best for him and us.
Feels like the kind of game you get a red in.
We can't turn our noses up at Blackpool. They've still got quality. They've got Casey at back. They've got that Ravizoli's a decent goalkeeper. Obviously, Peacock Farrell is as well. Honeyman, Zach Ashworth, we know what he can do. I don't know how much he's got there. And Ashley Fletcher is obviously a very seasoned striker at this level as well. So we can't turn our noses at them. So right, we have to get it right on the day. What do we need to do to get that win? What is the formula?
Take our chances.
Get out
Keep
of our own
defensively
exit.
solid and take our chances when they come.
Yeah, it's that simple, really. It's the formula for winning every game of football.
I can see that the plan what Schuey's trying to put together is working, but we're not executing it. It's the final product.
Well, you look at Cozy Dewberry could have scored after 3 minutes against Barnsley. But then we conceded after fucking 18 seconds against Lincoln, and you look how the game can change. I think it is. We strike first, we get that early goal, and we stick solid. We dog it then. Could we push for a squad prediction? I think that's quite a difficult one, but who would we like to see in that team? Obviously, goalkeeper doesn't move.
No.
Tall and Johnston.
Farino
looked solid though, didn't he?
Yeah, I don't know.
Farino had a good game against Lincoln.
Yeah, I didn't watch against Lincoln, so I'm going to take a back seat here because I don't know.
We wanted Dacris Cogley back, and he was awful. He was awful, but we've not really got much option. Unless we get... Not Big Boy Taylor, is it?
Wrong side, isn't it? He's a left back.
Yeah,
I reckon Conway could do a job at right back if you asked him.
Yeah, potentially. Taylor looked good.
Yeah, aside from his moment of just sheer genius.
Madness. Yeah.
I saw that the other day.
There's no explanation.
No, don't you? I can see you trying to figure it out.
It was like me the other day. I was leaving Asda and I went into the third lane, which meant me going onto oncoming traffic, and there's no explanation for it. I've never done that in how many years of driving? 8 years of driving. Then Cozy Dewberry and are we seeing Gale?
I want Gale.
I don't want to see Sissoko there. Who'd we put in number 10? Morley.
I'd put Sheehan in the number 10 with Simons and Morley.
Dynamic that midfield.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a game for Randall in number 10. He'll get knocked to pieces, won't he?
No.
At least Sheehan can turn away from people.
Burstow up top, obviously.
Yeah.
Final bit for this game then, score predictions. How are we feeling about it, Ben?
I honestly have no idea. Like we could easily turn up there and
what do you want then, Rav? If you don't know, what do you think is a realistic outcome that you would love to see?
I think with the team we've decided we're playing, I think we stand a pretty damn good shot. I think I'm gonna say 1-0.
I take a 1-0 all day.
I don't care how it happens.
I just want points at this moment in time.
Be an own goal. I don't care.
Jordan, what do you think? What's your prediction?
Well, I think we're going to lose, but I think we're going to lose 2-0.
Oh, I hate this guy.
I'm not going to predict us to do any fucking bet when we've not won since fucking 1977.
I've got to.
I want to be proven wrong, and
I'm
nothing.
Stand by my happy clapper ways now. I'm going to second Ben with a 1-0 win.
Yeah.
Let's see if that happens then. Also on Tuesday night, Bolton play Rotherham in the Virtue Trophy. Previous games had been played in our group where Oldham Athletic lost at home and Manchester City's under-21s 5-1.
His boy scored twice, didn't
he? Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
That's cute. Is the FL Trophy a realistic chance for more silverware, or what's your view on it? Does the league take priority?
The league absolutely takes priority. It always should, but it'd be nice. It'd be nice to go on another cup run. a day out to Wembley again where Schumacher doesn't get pumped. That'd be nice.
I'd probably go this season if we got there as well.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it needs to be a time where we rotate, but I'd still like us to go on a bit of a run.
We should
Like
get out
see,
that group.
like see him would get a bit of redemption.
Yeah.
Get Taylor starting, get Dolby starting. Some of the players who need that confidence, like probably McAtee will start.
When Forrester's back fit again, he can.
I wonder what's going to happen with the Bimbler.
Well, he might play, you know, but it looks like
Yeah.
Lawrence is probably more likely to feature.
I don't know. Maybe they just think Abimble's still a bit raw.
He is only young, though, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yes, and he was doing so well in the B team. What about you, Jordan? Is it a benefit or a distraction for Bolton? If it is a benefit, what benefits do you think we can take from it?
I think it's a benefit for the first half of the season at least. Just get the players who aren't in the team playing. It's good for fitness. It's good for confidence. It's not good. Those fixtures are not going to hurt anybody. Like, it's not bad to have those games.
Would you say a win? We need a win to set the tone for more wins, don't we?
Yeah.
Which we didn't do in the cup.
I just find it so frustrating. I keep going over in my head about those 2 home games. It's like that needed to be 6 points.
At least you weren't there for Lincoln, and you felt even worse.
Oh, don't worry. I was sat in a bar. I chose to ignore the whole game.
You would have been hilarious to watch at Lincoln. You specifically would have been very fun.
I went a bit mute.
Good
limbs though for the goal, but it just sweetened the mood a little bit, didn't it? How do we feel like? Should we chuck a little prediction in for Tuesday then as well?
2-1 Bolton.
Yeah, 2-0, whatever.
Yeah, something or other. There'll be some goals from a few teams, and there might be some non-goals as well.
Few teams. This guy's predicted goals, and that's it.
We'll see what happens with Wimbledon. We don't know.
I think it'll get called off because if we're losing potentially our starting keeper, our captain, and Sheen's definitely gone as well.
Someone on Twitter was going, he's too old, but if you've started the campaign with the team, you're actually allowed to carry on with them.
Yeah.
What? Who's too old?
Sherman Lowe, I'd imagine.
Yeah. But it's like fucking Angel Gomez was rocking around with them for ages.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you play with them in the campaign, you're allowed to complete the campaign with them.
Tom Huddleston played in the under-21s at United.
Have you seen Jay Spearing signed another deal with Liverpool to play in their reserves?
Thank God.
Not so well though, is he? He went all yellow. I don't know if he's all right now.
That's fine.
So depending on what happens, we're either going to be telling you all about our big wins against Rotherham and Blackpool, or we're going to be and maybe a little preview to Wimbledon, who have been very good, haven't they? They've been good, Wimbledon.
Yeah, they
might be good. Yeah. Might be a good time not to play Wimbledon.
Yeah,
because they keep.
They've still got a bit of confidence.
Yeah, they seem like a nightmare, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where we're at the minute. There won't be an extra time because there's no way we're watching the game, unfortunately. So it seems pointless.
It'd be daft.
It will bring it to you next time we watch a football match. For this evening, I've been Ryan.
I've been Ben.
I've been Jordan.
Thank you very much, everyone. Come on, you whites. Enjoy Blackpool for those who are going. Make sure you have some nice chips. Thank you.
And maybe some scraps.
And some scraps. Bye.